Hey guys! Sup? So I changed the soundtrack. Now I choose songs that are 60 BPMs or multiples of that. And I chose a much more chill song because I'm more of a chill person, I guess. And it went from this into this. Also added some lights because obviously that's what I needed, some pretty lights. Then came time for me to start thinking about the cellar. And initially, I wanted to have the seller be a person that's completely covered up, and you can't tell if it's a woman or man, like any features. But we know that it doesn't attack us or anything. And I wanted her to. I even made concept art, and I asked friends if they wanted to do the 3D model for me, but they were too busy with work, the bastards. So I was scrolling through the asset store as you do, and I found these bulbous robot models, and I was like, well, guess I'm gonna change the narrative a little bit. So the idea is that each level has these merchant robots, and you get a new mechanic that you can buy at the shop. And each mechanic, like the grenade or the healing, is a different sequence of notes. And when you kill enemies, you get some kind of points like in Dark Souls, and then you exchange that for goods.
Let's rock.
So the next thing I worked on is her movement. She used to only be able to move when the beat happened, and I guess it's not very fun if moving is such a arduous task. And she looks a bit silly, to be honest. But it was still important that she moved units in space, because it is important where she is. When she throws her boomerang, it needs to hit the enemies at set intervals, so the boomerang takes a second to get to the end and back. And the enemies are, for example, at a quarter of that space, a half of that space. So when the boomerang hits them, they produce a sound that fits that second in a correct way, and it sounds somewhat like a song. Lastly, I edited the sound of the grenade exploding, and I just made some changes so it fits into the timing of the song. Oh, the iterative process of making anything, really. I choose to show the process of creating, which can be kind of ugly sometimes. And there's a lot of iteration, a lot of redrawing, a lot of criticism that can throw you down, and then you just have to pick yourself up and try to make it better. In the end, it doesn't have to be the best thing I've ever made. It can just be a thing that I make and that I learn from, and hopefully these videos are somehow interesting or you can learn something from them. Maybe not.